Badass. Okay, that's another mission taken care of. Jesus Christ. Oh, there we go. Yeah, March 11th, 1943. Okay. Totally confirmed. Oh, yeah, it says it there too, March 11th, 1943. Oh, see, there we go. That should have happened in the last mission. You know, because I obviously shot two of my limey buddies. For a second there, I was like, wait a minute, was that one of the features they added later? So obviously not, because that's the kind of feature to warfare that should always be added. Oh, son of a bitch in a basket. There we go. Oh, wait. Thought I had him. Okay, now I got him. Okay, I'm going to purposely empty this Lee Enfield because I want to show you one of the most accurate Lee Enfield. You know, did you see that? 2 stripper clips, man, just like in real life. God damn, I love this rifle. Not as much as I love American-made products, but seriously, the Lee Enfield was a pretty cool rifle. In case you want to see like an actual one shoot, just YouTube it. See, let me think. Actually, no. Check out Forgotten Weapons. That's a good YouTube channel for old school guns. I mean, you're gonna see shit that you never thought existed. That's what's so cool about that guy's channel. And pretty sure Iraq war veteran 8888. It's either 3/8 or 4/8. I can't remember off the top of my head, off the top of my inebriated head. But yeah, he. I'm pretty sure he shot a Lee Enfield at some point, like a restored Lee Enfield. It's a good channel to check out. Ah, god damn it, where is this guy at? Also, it should be it's good to point out that he's not called Iraq War veteran without a reason. He definitely was a veteran of the Iraq War. You know. Like I said in the special introduction earlier, that's I have a lot of respect for those guys. Oh shit. Everybody should have respect for veterans, to be honest with you. I mean, it's, you know, I don't understand what it's been, why in the last, 7 or 8 years, hint, Obama administration, why the why there hasn't been more of a outcry in how veterans are treated in this country. Of course, I admit there's some guys that stand on like street corners and were like, "Hey man, I'm a veteran." You know, I kind of doubt some of these guys are veterans. I'm pretty sure there's more care for our armed men and women in the service than there was for these guys that are on the corner like, "Oh man, I'm a veteran. Give me $1 so I can buy some meth." You know, I doubt that. But at the same time, though, I kind of not want to give $1 to some of these people, because I mean, it's like, They're obviously drug addicts. I doubt they're actually veterans, and that's what pisses me off. There's guys that were like, oh, I'm a veteran, man. You gotta give me a fucking $1, man, so I can buy my crack. And it's like, there's some of these guys, they really need assistance, and there's these other dudes who are just like, yeah, let me just say I'm the V word so you'll give me money. How do I know you're a vet? You know, you might be a fucking horse doctor for all I know, you son of a bitch. Where'd you fight? Where'd you fight at? I don't see stripes on your jacket. At least like the Vietnam War vets, you know, at least they have actual like credentials that show like, oh yeah, you were in the armed services, I'll give you $1. But no, these fucking guys, they're like, oh man, I'm a vet, man. I got dreadlocks. I got, you know, fuck you. Fucking fuck you. Fuck you and everything you don't represent. You fucking lying. There's actual veterans out there who don't have a home because their country, especially under the Obama administration, is not like representing them properly. And you're fucking taking advantage of those guys. By the way, don't give your money to the Wounded Warrior Project. Fucking 60% of that money is going towards... No, 40% of that money is actually going towards bullshit, while 60% is going towards actual veteran affairs. Let me pause this game real quick. Let me Google the actual companies. Okay, alright, so I paused the game, I did some research, did a little bit of research, even in my inebriated state, and yeah, okay, my apologies. Wounded Warrior Project donates 34% of their of all donations towards their bullshit conferences and meetings and other bullshit crappy things that they do that aren't involved with the veterans. The other 66/65% actually goes to the veterans. However, a lot of veterans have pointed out that these quote-unquote services that the Wounded Warrior Project quote-unquote provides don't actually help them in any way. Therefore, that 65/66% isn't actually doing anything for them. So, in light of that, let me point out some other charities that your money would be much better off going to, such as the Homes for Veterans Foundation, run by David Cocker, who, by the way, most of his advertising is all word of mouth. It's word of mouth advertising. He doesn't have fucking commercials with out of work Bruce Willis doing his fucking, you know, $5 million commercial, fucking, you know, Kevin Smith, instigator, fucking Die Hard 4, fucking Die Hard 5, fucking washed up fucking action star, fucking Bruce Willis, doing their fucking ads for them. No, it's all word of mouth. Word of mouth advertising. For example, some nobody YouTuber like myself pointing out how good of a job that David Cocker is doing for the veterans, the true veterans of the United States of America, and, you know, trying to get some things done for these men and women of the armed forces, all the armed forces, even the Coast Guard, who I'm sure a lot of people would be like, they're not real armed forces. No, fuck you, they're actual armed forces, haha. Maybe not fuck you, but haha, camaraderie and all that. Now, even those guys get some help from David Crocker and the Home for Veterans Foundation. God willing, tomorrow, if I'm sober enough to remember it. Of course, I always like listen to everything I say before I post anything on YouTube. I'll remember to post some links in the description below this video. Where the hell did he come from? Post some links in the description at the bottom of this video for you guys to go to these websites and actually, hopefully, maybe you guys will send some donations their way and help these actual companies. Not the fucking Wounded Warrior Project, which I have given money to in the past, and I highly regret giving money to in the past. Now that I know what, you know, how they actually help the veterans, i.e., not helping the veterans. But yeah, also another good charity to give your money to, donate money to. Totally tax deductible, by the way, for all you people out there who are like, oh, I don't want to give my money. I only make like $8 an hour. Believe me, dude, I feel you. I feel you. I'm a part-time security guard. I don't make shit. But, you know, even still, I try to help. Even worse, I live in Maryland, so at least, like, you know, 40% of everything I make is going directly to the fucking government. Actually, it's more like 60% of everything I make is going right to the quote-unquote fucking government. Obama, hashtag. Anyway, but yeah, gay lover, hashtag. Anyway, but seriously, another good company to give your money to is USO. That's a good company. That was founded by... Fuck, hold on, let me pause this. Okay, so good old Franklin D. Roosevelt, he was the founder of the USO. I was gonna say Bob Hope was the founder, but no, he wasn't the founder. He was just one of the, like, the longest running died again. Anyway, he was just one of the longest running entertainers of the USO. And I mean, from like World War II all the way up to the Gulf War, he was like one of the top. Actually, entertainer would probably. I was gonna say comedian, but no, he was like the singer, comedian. What else? He was an actor for you know. Mainly he was a singer and an entertainer. But yeah, that's what the USO is all about. It's about bringing some joy to the troops. And you know, in recent years, I found out the USO was actually about, you know, just bringing some home comfort to the troops. You know, giving them some fucking phone calls so they can call their families. You know, during you know the holiday season and all that. You know, just. I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's some people out there who are well, I mean, not that anybody's watching this right now, but I'm sure there's some people out there who have, you know, been hundreds of miles away from home, and you just want to call your wife, or call your girlfriend, or call your mom, call your dad, sister, brother, son, daughter, anybody, you know? Your fucking aunt that you haven't talked to in like a year, who makes like those awesome meatballs on 4th of July, you know? And you just want to just call them up, say, hey, how you doing? And, you know, because you never know. You might not talk to them again, because tomorrow you might go out on some operation and they might get killed and by an IED or something, and it's just, hell, give them $10. Let them call home. God knows under the Obama administration they're not going to give any money to the troops to, like, you know, pay for a $10 satellite phone call or whatever. It's all up to us. And I guess that's where, you know, I guess that's where we really come in. Even though we're not all of us are veterans or fought for our country, if we're not gonna man up and go over and fight for them, then the least we can do is support them. I didn't want to fight in Iraq, you know. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to fight in Iraq. I mean, Afghanistan, I was like, okay, yeah, definitely. But you know, I was one of those guys that were like, oh, 9/11, yeah, I'll join up and fight. As soon as I turn 18, I'll join up and fight. But I never did, because by that point, by the time I was old enough to join the army, it was like, oh, Bush wants to invade Iraq. He wants to make his daddy proud. No, I don't want to invade Iraq. I don't want to go there. I don't think we should be there. About 90% of everybody in the United States agrees we should have never went there. And I didn't want to go. I just didn't want to go. I was, you know, call me a coward, I don't care. That's just I didn't want to go to Iraq. That's why I never joined up. And you know, well, I'm really opening up here, but fuck it, nobody's watching this. I don't care. That's the truth. I mean, God knows I don't want to, you know, if I was going to die for anything, I'd rather die for my country than just put a fucking gun to my head, but, or be like one of those emo millennial can like cut himself or whatever, or hey, or make fun of Obama and then quote unquote hang yourself with a tie. I really don't care. But, you know, hell, by the time I actually get around to uploading this, Trump will probably be president, and won't be a big deal anymore. Not that I support Trump or nothing, but, you know, considering I'd rather vote for... to be honest with you, if I'm going to get political for a second here, I'd rather vote for Bernie Sanders than vote for anybody. But I don't think he's running anymore. I don't think it's official that he's dropped out, but I don't think he's probably not gonna win, which is unfortunate because I would totally vote for him. I'd actually like, to be honest with you, I'd like to see the debates between Trump and Bernie more than I'd like to see the debates between Trump and Clinton, because that's, you know, there's a difference between kicking a puppy and kicking a Jew guy who knows what the fuck he's talking about. And for all you Jewish people out there, don't get all offended because I said the J word and I'm fighting Germans or nothing. I'm actually part Jewish myself, so don't, you know, get all pissy on me. I'm actually on your side right now. I'm fighting the Germans. Hello, World War II. You're welcome. By the way, actually, I should probably mention, you know, not all Germans were, I probably said this in the beginning, but not all Germans were bad guys. They weren't all Nazis. Like, right now, I'm fighting, like, German regulars. These guys are just, you know, not that I'm being sympathetic or nothing, but we got to be sympathetic towards our enemy. I bet you in 50 years we're going to be sympathetic towards those camel fuckers that we're all fighting right now.